Guys, I have an exciting video for you. Now, Apostle Solimahlanguye brings a powerful message on how the Voortrekker altar is still running South Africa and why the land issue in South Africa is not just a political issue, but it is a spiritual issue because of the secrets that were buried there and the vows that the land, the Afrikaners did, guys, and why black people cannot go to the Voortrekker monument on the 16th, and the history of the Blood River. All the Battle of the Blood River, guys. So wow, guys, this will open your eyes and look at this land issue in South Africa differently, especially if you're black. So enjoy, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like.
This Pulukwane, this one, used to be called Petersburg, but we called it Petersburg. Maburu didn't call it Petersburg. They called it Petersburg. Petersburg was Peter. They were honoring Peter. They were saying Petersburg. And this was done in 1886. And it was done by the Dutch, the Voortrekkers. I'm very passionate about these things. It was done by the Voortrekkers. I'm not telling you history. I'm speaking prophetic. It was done by the who? The Voortrekkers. They were Voortrekkering. They were trekking. Whenever they say, we've discovered this, which was a lie. You can't discover something that is there. When they say we discovered this, they mark it. And whatever you mark, you control. Whatever you mark, you name. You go and ask Nebuchadnezzar. He brought wise men. And he changed their names to Meshach, Shadrach, Abednego. Those are not their names. He gave them his names because he wanted to mark them. Because whatever you name, you mark, and whatever you mark, you control, and whatever you control, you decide the future of that thing. So they would mark every place where they will go. They get to Newcastle. I'm talking about the Voortrekkers. They get to Newcastle. They mark the place. They call it Newcastle, honoring the Duke of Newcastle in Britain, in England. They get to KZN. They mark a place. They call it Durban. We call it Durban, D-U-R-B-A-N. It's written like this. The actual word is D'-U-R-B-A-N is Durban. That's how it is. And Durban was a captain who was sent from the British to come and help the Voortrekkers to fight the Africans over the land. When they conquered in KZN, they honored Durban. They call him Sir Durban, and they call the place Durban, but it's called Durban. They kept on Voortrekkering. They had Peter, they had Maritz, and in Durban, and they honored Peter and Maritz, and they marked the land Peter Maritzburg. They mark everywhere where they go. Look at the biggest mark they have made. They come to Pretoria, they honor Pretorius. They mark the place, they call it Pretoria. And then there is a battle of the Blood River that happened between Newcastle, Ulundi, Vryheid, in that area. They call it the battle of Blood River. Let me tell you a little bit about that, and then tell you about me, and then sit down. The Battle of Blood River. 10 days before that battle happened, was conquered on the 16th of December, that battle. Before the 16th of December, 10 days before then, white people came together. They made a vow. Everybody say vow. Say vow. Say, I don't hear you. Say vow. I don't hear you. Say vow. The white people made a vow. And the vow said, Lord, if you give us this land from these black people, and you make us to win this war and have this land, we will build you, 1, a temple. 2, we will mark this day. 3, we will always honor you on this day. 4, we will let it be known to our children from generation to generation. They made a vow. They asked every person to go and say the vow 3 times a day for the 9 days before the battle. When they sit down at home to eat, they say the vow first. Lord, if you give us this land from these black people. And on the 16th of December, as the Africans were attacking, it was thousands. They say the estimate is between 16 and 30,000. And the white people were 3,000. How many? So, the white people had the guns. The black people had the spears. You cannot throw the spear at a far distance. You must come close.